Alright, welcome back to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Last night after laying in bed, I was thinking about these doors. And the doors are too tall, they're too tall up here, so it has to be cut. And then this top piece has to be lowered a little bit. But then what sucks is the bottom is too short. The door is a little high. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to salvage this door, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. I'm finding where it's consistent on the post. I'm going to cut it there. And this one might be a little higher, maybe 2/3 high or something from the bottom. And then this one will be right below the hinge. And I'm going to cut that top off. And I'm going to see if the door fits and how. Nothing else I'll add to the bottom. And these dents, I'll have to try to work them out as best I can. This is just going to be a rat rod, but I wanted to have an option to paint maybe down the road if he wants to. So now I've come to a conclusion where I want to make some marks on the door. No matter what, the top has to come off anyway if this doesn't work. But so I'm going to throw some marks on the door and see what we got. Then I got to grab a pen, a tape measure, and it is cold. It is so cold I had to leave Mindy in the house because when you're sitting towards the floor, it'd be hard on her, and I don't want that. And she's mad at me. She's in the house barking at me. She's not happy with me at all. I don't blame her, but this is for her own good. Now, when I measure this, I'll probably stand right in your way, right? I measure down from the top of the door on the inside frame. Looks to me it's about 2 inches. Now when I measure this hinge, it looks to be about 2 inches. So if I cut here, and then I have to take 2 inches out, this should all fit together. So I'm measuring from the inside. If this was the door jamb, measure from the inside of the jamb down to the top of the hinge here, it's 2 inches. If I measure from the jamb down, that's 2 inches. This is 2 inches. So if I cut where it's straight, where it doesn't get bigger, if I cut like, let's see, what would this be down? Seven. I want to stay away from this hinge. I wonder if I should go 6. Then I might end up cutting 2 inches out here. It'd be 6 to 8 inches. Or should I go 6.5 and 8.5? Maybe 6.5. 7 to 9. I could go 7 to 9. Let's go 7 to 9. From the top of the door, we'll cut out 7 inches here. Nine is right where I got that. 9 9 and 7. Okay, that takes care of this side, but we'll cut, for right now, we're going to cut it at 7. I don't think we should cut at 9. I'm going to bring it down to here. We'll cut her here at 7 inches from the top. Now this side, now this side's a little different again now. Now this is consistent right in this area, and then we got our angle anyway. Oh, I wonder if I should even cut there. I wonder if I should cut back here maybe. Okay, this is a little thought. Well, we cut here. No, that ain't far enough. It has to be cut here. Let's cut where it's consistent like I thought. The consistency starts from there to about there. So we're cutting down 7 here. We're going to cut down 5 here. Keep the tape measure parallel with the. We're going to cut it at 5. So 5. And then 7. So we'll make some nice lines across. We're going to cut the top of the door off. Oh, I hate doing this. I feel like I'm wrecking history. But what do you do? Can't do a darn thing about it. I'm going to try to save this door. It's like somebody walked on it and everything. And I'll just try to pound this out as best I can. And if this fits. If I cut the top of the door off and this fits and we got a decent gap down there where maybe I just got to put a filler panel on the bottom of the door, we're going to reuse this whole thing. I laid in bed last night thinking about this problem, and we got to get it right somehow. I don't know how, we're just going to get it right. So we're flying by our logic and what other people have said from their experiences, and that's what we're doing here. And I got to clean off the we'll pull this off. Yeah, it's all got the cup here. Here, this door's in such bad shape, but it's. What do you do? After we, if this works, then we'll have to. I'll cut the belt line, nothing else out of that other door. And cut this out here. I'll try to make it as close as I can get it. I'm not an expert body man, I'll tell you that right now, but I can get it close. But okay, I got to clean off the bench, and then we'll see you at the bench here in a second. All right. Now I want to keep everything perpendicular to its angles. So I'm going to use a straight edge on this straight edge. And I'm going to use it on that edge to keep it at an angle with the angle. I used tape before. Oh, I hate doing this. So we want 7 inches down on this one. Okay. We want 5 inches down on this one. I'm going to keep this perpendicular to the angle. And when you cut it, you can cut it straight, you know. So if you screw up, you can screw up big time. Okay. So, marks are made. Next question. Can I tape it? It's so cold in here right now, guys. I think I got roughly about 10 degrees above zero right now. I'm trying to work on this. Yeah, it looks like that. That's gonna work. What matters to me is the top, because then after that I can slice straight through. Oh. You go all this Sioux Falls, South Dakota for these doors, and if I screw them up, I feel really bad about it. So here goes nothing, guys. Let's see how's the blade. Long enough blade? Hang on. Hang on. Something not driving here. Oh, that's right. 7. Okay, perfect. Double check, and if you got any doubts, double check it. Oh, I hate doing this. All shall be done. Okay, now let's see if the door fits. Okay. The bottom isn't so bad. I'm not sure what's happening here though. I think the doors. I'm gonna go look through the other side, see what I can see. Okay, so what I'm seeing, something to do with that hinge. Pushing the door forward, and it's cogging it in there. I looked to the other side, it's touching here, right here about, and then the hinge has got the bottom pushed where it's touching here. Now, you can see the gap gets wider down here, and narrower up here. So that's telling me the door is cogged. Well, why is it cogged? Well, it's cogged because the lower hinge is pushing it like this, and it cogs the door in there. So it's something to do with this. So the hinge on the door might be bent over. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the door off. We're going to just check this hinge out and see if we see any damage. And if we can, maybe we'll bend this just a little this way. That'll allow the door to go back. Because see, right now if I look at this, this is on the edge of this, and this should be in there right now. So we'll see what the problem is there. That's our problem, I believe. Other than that, it looks like the bottom isn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So maybe a little bit of overreacting on my end. But like I say, we're so burnt out here right now that anything that hits you will hit you hard, even if it's small. Because it's just, yeah, so if well, there's something out at the hinge at the bottom I see already. Well, let's get this out of here. I'll take it to the table. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I know this hinge is fine on the car. This one that you can't see. This is fine. I know this is fine on the body. What I did find out, however, when I compared that hinge on the door to the other doors, the hinge, I am correct. That hinge is bent over towards the back of the car. In turn, it's bringing the door ahead. So if I bend the hinge back this way a little bit, the door should fit. So I'm going to do that real fast. I'm going to see what I can do here. All right. Yep. Exactly what it was. I think we could survive the bottom. This is actually really good news. Belt line lines up. Belt line is really close on this side. This is actually really super good news. But the door is definitely clogged. Let's send that back in. Okay, found it out. So how do we do this now? The door is clogged. I know the body isn't because the other doors fit really good with the tops right there. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get that out of there. Okay, that's good there. Yeah, it's clogged because of this right here. I see it already. Yep. Everything fits nice. Just right here. Oh, well, I'm a good camera operator, ain't I? Yeah, the door fits good. The belt lines, I'll repeat myself. Belt lines fit good. It's just, this is pushed in right here. So it bent this out, so it clogged the door. So everything fits really nice here. And on the bottom, and kind of right here, but it's got hit here. So now it clogged that out. So how do we straighten that out? If you look here too, this is even fitting really well. Smashed, oh god. This door is smashed to the living heck, but the good thing is, it's a door, so we can drive it. So how do we fix this? If we pull this dent out, this would go in. I can't get to it. So this has to come out to relieve this. Now it's been that way for how many years? 70 years? 10 years? Don't know. I gotta somehow push this out. So it pushes this back in. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that. I'm standing here, I'm engineering in my head right now. Somehow we gotta pull that out. We gotta do a good job of it too. So how do we do that? I think if we could get this out, get it back this way, it would force this, it would help. And then maybe hit this a little bit with this right here, especially right there. That's the bullseye. Well, I suppose we gotta get her back on the table and work with this. Guys, looks like there's hope here though. I just wish that dent wasn't there. Otherwise than that, it looks like there's hope. Something anyway to go off of. When you got something, that's called hope anyway. So, well, it's enough staring at it. Oh yeah, I'm back again. Now, the dent is right there where my thumb is. Okay? So now on the other side, I look through here, and then I took a pencil and I crossed it right where the center of that dent is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hole saw and I'm going to cut a hole in here. I have no choice. So I can put direct pressure on that dent. I don't want to cut that out, but I have to. I could weld it back in there if I choose to, but it probably won't get welded in there. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Well, that one looks shot too. I got so many bad hole saw cutters, the tips are gone. Yeah, that sucker's shot too. That one seems humongous. Wanted to use one of this. But that sucker, see the tops are all wore off up there? Yeah, no points on them. When you have points on them, that's when they cut. This one looks like it's been barely used. Well, I guess we have no choice, huh? Well, guess I got this one. I think that one will do it. They still cut wood, but they won't cut metal anymore otherwise. That means we're gonna... Okay. I gotta put you guys on pause. I gotta get this out of here. Alright. I think I'm set up here finally. Let's see what's here. I wanna look at something. Yeah, see I've made a crosshair here. You always got to cut the good metal out to work with the bad, it seems. Okay, here we go. Now my head's going to have to... I'm sorry. Is it going to work? I'm going to support this thing without blowing away my wrist. Big jar. Come on. It bend a bit now. Hey, that might be an idea. Glad I thought of it. Bend this out. Ooh, that sucker's a little warm there, hey. I wonder why it's warm. Must be because of friction, huh? Look, it's a hatch. Huh. When you work with things, you come up with ideas. Now, how can we bend that back without putting dimples in it? I wish I had a piece of wood that was like that. How about a round pipe, maybe? Yeah, that's all another shed, too. Well, guys, I gotta figure that out. I'll be right back. Look for a pipe. Alrighty. I think I found the tools. I found a pipe. It seems to have kind of the same radius. So we're gonna take this piece of pipe and shove it in here. Yeah, it fits right in the groove. Then we'll slide it up. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pound on that. So I have to find something for that yet. Pound on top of that. We got our hammer. Okay. Now I got a brass drift. I can put some full force on. I'm going to use vice grips so I don't tear out my fingers. Feels like it's working really well. It's still there, but it's not bad. I'll get a pipe up there a little bit. We'll give her one more smack and then we'll check it again. I want to check it every smack, every hit. Smack, yeah. Every smack, I guess. Make sure it's still hot in there. Everything falls. Yeah, let's hit her again. Let's see now. The whole spot. I'm going to stop there and check things. I don't want to overdo it. It's not all out, but it's... I'm going to put you guys on pause. I'm going to check something here. Alright. I think I found the problem here where the door acts like it's sprung. It's right here. Corner is just kind of this whole corner. I'm thinking about taking my chances here. Lay something across here and just nail it once. Somehow I gotta support the door here so I don't bend the door all the hell. I gotta put something underneath there. Yeah. Oh. Okay, this is gonna suck. Somehow it's sprung out of it. Everything's gonna go flying. Well, let's see, I wonder if I fucked everything up now. Got no way to hold it, you know. Gotta get rough with her. This was always bent up a little bit. Yeah, let's wreck the whole door now. Getting her straighter though. That's satisfactory there. That's still soft. This door post too is strong. I gotta pick up some of the damage here. Shit sitting all over. Really exploded. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna stay 5 minutes. That's the problem when you got all other shit sitting around. You know, he just goes flying. Door's getting straighter though. Alright. So now the door is sprung, but it's sprung right here. I looked at this, and this is all bent. It's bent up. See, this thing has to be brought back out. It's bent in, you know. And right here you can see the pinch. You know, the metal went up like this when it bent up. And the metal came out right here. So, how do I do that? I could just grab a hold of it and go. We do this. I don't know if I could support everything and just grab a hold of this. All I can think about is cutting that. Maybe cutting here and doing this. Well, there's a lot of structure here though. I don't know if it's going to relieve it. I don't know if it's going to relieve it unless I cut the whole thing all the way almost through, then bend it back, and then just start welding it again. I think that's the only way I can do it, guys. To make it right. Dang it. What if I would cut only halfway through for now and see if I can do something with it? Maybe that's what I should do. You can see visually it's cogged. Right from this point, the whole thing's like this. It needs to go like this. Boy, and if it's been like that for years, you can't just get that out of there. See, well, that looks pretty good there. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? God, everything's in my tools all over. I can't stand the dirty shop, guys. I'm just not that type of guy. I can't. Yeah, it looks like it's true out here. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of bent. I think from here, if we could draw a line, then here, put the pencil right there, like that. Now this goes, this whole thing. So what do? Do I cut here? And then bend that out. And you can even see with the other one, you can see this one's bent in, I'd say about 1/4 of an inch, maybe, if that, 3/16 of an inch. I guess the only choice I got is to make a cut here, so I can weaken it, so I can bend it. That's the only choice I got, guys. I don't want to do that for what else do I do? I won't cut through the outside. I'll just cut through here. And I'll have to weld that. Make a cut there with the grinder. Where the hell's the door? There it is. So much color. Well, I'll get the grinder out and hack away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here, and we'll cut here. So I can weld a bead here and here. And I'll pry down on this, which probably won't work because there's inner structure here, so it probably won't move anyway. I'll hammer on it and see if I can tip it on the floor again like I did before, because I don't have nobody to hold it, so I'll see if I can wreck it some more. That's all I can do. Let's get the grinder out. Safety glasses, where they're at. We'll probably try, yeah, they must have flew away. Oh, I got so much stuff out right now. Can't handle this shit. Can't handle a dirty shop. I don't like it. Some people can do it. Some people can work with 2 inches room. I can't. Yeah, my safety glasses must be laying on the floor somewhere. Probably underneath the truck or something. I don't know, I see him there on top of the welder. I grabbed this other pair, but well, get some cutting something. can hold it and belt it right at the same time. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey, I like that. There. We'll count that as done. Wow, that was neat. Here, I thought I was going to have to beat the heck out of it. Let's see. Well, put you guys on pause while I carry this over. I can do one. Alright, so I did that cut, you know, that you watched me do on the door, and I bent that and did this and that. I got it to fit kind of half-assed. I'm not done with that yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make the top fit. You know, I got it to fit kind of, yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to line up that hinge. Okay, I can see the inside of the jamb is fine, but this top is a little tall. And I can see this is too long. So I'm going to make a mark here. I'm going to make a mark just below the strip edge, right here. But I don't have no tools on me, so I gotta go get some. Well, I got some of these black magic markers, and I don't know what's good anymore. I gotta start throwing them. So let's line this up, so we know, so we don't have to relocate the hinges yet. We gotta do that when we put the door away. I've had enough. Okay, so we're gonna make a mark there. I'm going to make a mark here. Okay. Now I'll allow that side to fit. Now I got to go to the other side. I'm going to make that mark there too, the way it looks. Okay. Cut it off there. I'm not going to cut. I'm going to cut this off first and cut this end off first. So I'm going to go do this. Let's see. All right. Since I don't have no assistance. Sometimes it makes me holler. Sometimes I can live with it. Sometimes it pisses me off. We try. That's all I'm going to say. We try. Okay. Let's loosen it some more until we get her. Okay, that's got to go there. That's got to go there. Okay, I wonder how long that'll stay there. About 30 seconds there, I bet. Something else to fill. Pretty much the whole thing will be on the floor back here. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm in a bad mood right now. This is what happens when you get too many parts in the shed, you know, at one time. It just drives me nuts. Okay. Yeah, it looks really straight. Straight enough for the girls I date, which is nobody. Alright, I went back to the The disappointing doors, we call them the WDs. Yeah, that looks good. Let's cut off that end. Then I gotta cut the rest off the other door, so now I gotta get the door over here again, so that means I gotta move all this shit again. I'm gonna have to stop and clean pretty quick. There's that. Pull that off right away. Nice straight cut. Next step, take the grinder and hack that little bit off. Then we have a door that kind of fits. It'll be good enough. It'll be good enough. Getting old. Oh, I gotta grab some safety glasses here so I can see through my eyes for the next 5 years. Alright. Come on, camera. Work with me, please. I beg of you. See? Now it looks like I can cut it here and narrow it. Wow. Keep cutting. Pretty soon won't have nothing left. Wow. Sucker's way off. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be, I guess. Supposed to be not easy. And then just bent over, and that we can bring that back this way. We may not have to shorten it. The hinge is all bent to hell again. Wrong way around. Go the other way. Yeah, and let's go back the other way. Let's go the other direction. Okay, I'll be right back. And we'll bend this the other way. Okay, so what I did, cut too much off of this end already. Okay, so I gotta fill that in somehow. And the body lines don't match up anymore. Okay, that's all fucked up. Okay, this is working out really good here. Okay. Now listen, this is working really good. So now what I gotta do is tack together the door. To me, it's just full of horse shit. I wonder if I can bend that hinge. I might be able to move that back a little bit. Let's try that one. I'll bend that sucker back a little bit more. See if we get that a little closer. Or maybe I'll screw it up. I don't know. I got so many parts on the floor right now, I don't even know what's on. God, that actually did work. What if I hit it one more time? One more time, it'll be, wow, the front's really close. The back is really close. But the only problem is I got gaps now. Gaps. I'm gonna hit it one more time, I think. One more time should screw it up. shit on the floor every time I take a hit. Every time it takes a hit, it just, oh. That last one might have screwed it up, so. I might have screwed everything up. I'm not sure. Well, that's pretty nice. Just the gaps I got now. They can't have everything, they said. I can just try, I guess. Oh, is it? That's the best sheet that's gonna fit. Right there. Okay, let's get this in here. That can work. Oh, I see. Never mind. It's just the cover that's bent over. Tap this in. Wow, I swear I drilled that out. That'll barely work yet. There we go. Alright, we're going to call this video done for now. If I can get it out of there. I'll show you what I did here. Okay, well, it got hit here, so it sprung this all to pieces. So I got it slit inside, and I got to weld all that. And then weld that together. And I'll weld this together. I'll tap this a little bit, kind of make that form a little better if I can. Which I don't know. Let's see. I can see it a little better. So I took too much out of there. You can see that I screwed that up. And then this here looks like it'll fit pretty good. It got hit right there. That's why this is all screwed up. And then I had to take a little bit out of there to make that fit right there. So overall, I think she'll be just fine. So we're going to call this it for now. I got to weld all this up, and I'll give you an update on this on the next video, how that worked out. So overall, it's pretty decent. Good enough for the girls I date, which is nobody. And then we got this yet we have to deal with. Here, I gotta zoom back out again. Because what's happening is right here it's low. This is okay, and this is low here. So it's allowing that edge to sit out. So I gotta do something here, but I'm gonna fit this all first. I gotta take a break from that shit. So, well, I swore. I'm sorry. But I think she's looking okay. So I got some of the dents out. I pounded that out a little bit. That could use a little bit more work. This, I don't know what we're gonna do with that. But that's all we got to work with. So anyway, please like and subscribe, guys. We'll talk to you later, and I'll show you guys what the finished product looks like on the next video. We'll start it there. So thank you for subscribing. If you do, I appreciate it, guys. This is just a hell of a mess, man. I tell you, I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm not trying to harm anybody. Take care, guys, gals, wherever you are. Bye bye.